Hear me? Good morning, happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is nice and warm. I know it's a little chilly, so probably kept many of our residents in their beds, which I don't blame them. That sounds like a good idea, right? So we'll go ahead and get started, same as always, for any announcements, and then we'll go into just a couple of updates. This time of year, not a whole lot going on other than partying. Lots of parties and events, so but we'll definitely still run you through each department. So I know Miss Annette had an update, so we'll let her get started.
Good morning. Once again, I'm Annette Pierce, the president of the Regency Oaks Scholarship Committee Fund. And I want to thank all of you. There have been many, many sales for our raffle, our wine basket raffles. And it's all going for the benefit of scholarships for our deserving associates. Thank you. There's one more week that we're selling. We're going to be in the North Building tomorrow morning between 10 and 12. Once again before Tuesday Talk next week. And then we're going to have that great raffle drawing next Tuesday. So that'll be fun to see who's going to win that. Remember, each basket has 3 bottles of wine and a $25 gift card from Publix. You know, we're all going to be winners in this, no matter what. 4 people are going to win the baskets. But we're all winners, all of us who live and work here at Regency Oaks, because we could share our donations for the scholarship awards to further their education. They're very deserving of our help, and that's one way we can all be winners, knowing that their education is going to be successful. So thank you again.
Thank you. Any other resident updates before we get started? Okay. So just a reminder, as always, please silence your cell phones so everyone in person and from the warmth of their beds can hear everything going on. And just the update from IHS, she wanted us to remember that they are actually still doing the 50% off the holiday help. That is to December 30th for the gift wrapping and the decoration set up or take down. So you can call Christine at 503 or 502, that will get her or Maddie, and they can help you with that. She did mention that the holiday puzzle is there, and you've got your 1 free hour if you win it. Great. Betsy wanted just another reminder. There have been lots of little items going missing. Our wonderful residents have been kind to lend out some of their most precious decorations, and the community looks beautiful, right? We're on 40 acres and 2 very large buildings, and every little nook and cranny just looks, well, not in the north building just yet, but in the south building looks beautiful. So we're just asking that you don't remove those if they're not yours. So. Again, and just another reminder, I won't go into all of the detail, but we are still not doing the slips in the north building. So we have a new package process in place. You will not get the slips, and we think it's going well. I haven't heard any 2 major issues from Betsy, so we're continuing to work with the team and getting all of those packages delivered without using the slips. Environmental Services wanted to mention just a couple of things. They are scrubbing the service elevators. They will be scrubbing the pub floors on Wednesday, tomorrow. They do have a new housekeeper starting. Adriana will start tomorrow in orientation. And he wanted to remind the 5th floor residents to please return your forms from housekeeping to the front desk. So, in regards to that form, Christmas is on the Monday. Housekeeping has been tailored or scheduled for the holidays. He will not be having housekeeping on that day. He is offering the opportunity to have it on Saturday the 23rd. So he says that services will be offered to those that indicate they still want services. He just wants you to turn in that form. We would like to give our housekeeping team Christmas Day off, so we will do your services, but on Saturday. So we just wanted to remind you, if you are still interested in services for that week and that's your rotation, please let us know.
They need to put their apartment number on there.
Yes, he mentioned that to me. He failed to put the apartment number, so just write your apartment number on there so he knows. He mentioned that. Thank you. Ginger has some updates from activities. So Wednesday tomorrow, December 13th, the musical bingo with Joanne is at 1:30 in Grand Lobby South. Thursday, December 14th, is John Tempanelli's holiday concert, 7:30 in Town Hall. Friday, December 15th, is the Holiday Fire Pit Happy Hour. Hopefully it will still be nice and cool and not back to 80 degrees, but I'm learning the Florida weather can be unpredictable. But it will be out here in the alfresco area, wine and beer on us, and we are doing a nice little happy hour from 3 to 4 with the fire pits and a little bit of hors d'oeuvres and beer and wine. And then Friday, December 15th, the vocal cords concert is at 7 p.m. here in the town hall. And Ginger wanted to thank you for providing the gifts to our neighboring elementary. Gifts are delivering today, Ginger?
Yes.
And then if there's any package that's arriving late, let her know, and she can still make the delivery. That was for the angel trees.
Yes.
So we went over this. I know you have all this information, all of the trips, all of the fun and exciting things. Everything is on your trip tables, so just come ready to party, check out your trip tables, and look at all the fun and exciting activities we have for the remainder of the holiday season. We do have one active COVID case in the north building. That's not too bad for obviously the amount of residents that we have, but we do have one active case. We have lots of residents traveling, so we do anticipate these numbers could possibly grow. And we do offer any testing kits in the Wellness Center. If you have any concerns, please do isolate and contact us so we can get you checked. So we are, as the year ends and we begin a new year, Life Care Services, our company or corporation, we are revisiting a lot of various policies. And obviously I've been here about 11 months now, and Kelly has been here about 6 or 7. So there are some items we are trying to get caught up on if they hadn't been rolled out before. The authorized electronic monitoring policy is one of them. As IL residents, you do have a right to have a camera in your home. However, we have a policy for that process. We have forms that you have to sign, and that's what all this is saying, so I'm summarizing it for you. There is a monitored resident consent, there's an authorized electronic monitoring, and then there's the indemnification of authorized viewers. So the community is not responsible for your surveillance or monitoring equipment, and we're not supposed to have audio. It can be visual, but it's not supposed to be audio. So we want you to, we're trying to identify which residents this would pertain to. Some are on IHS services, so we're working with them. But please do see Kelly if you have any of those, so we can just get those forms signed, and we just have to post a sign. Basically letting someone like me or any of my team go into your apartment know that they're on video. You again have all the rights to have that, but we do have a policy as a company for that process. So any questions? Kelly's actually here, but please see her so we can get those forms signed and get that policy a little bit more tightened up. Little updates from Darwin and Plant Operations. The south building generator transfer switch was installed and will be tested on Wednesday. The duct cleaning vendor is scheduled on Wednesday and Thursday for the dryer at the vents in the main laundry rooms. The south stair signs have been ordered. Blue Team is working on the final punch-out walk with the owner's schedule for Thursday. They completed 105 work orders last week, replace 2 HVAC units in the corridors. And we do have the Gastropub HVAC scheduled to be replaced tomorrow. So tomorrow, Wednesday, the Gastropub will be closed for breakfast and lunch while we replace the AC system in there. And then we did have some HVAC leak over the weekend, so they began the repair and remediation of that as well. Our employee of the month was actually Miss Layla Serrano, our HR generalist. She's actually been with us 16 years of providing extraordinary support to our team, so we were really pleased to hear that about Layla. Some of you may work with Dawn a little closer, but Layla is usually hip and hip with Dawn, and she's great support to our HR department and all of our associates. So just a little bit from HR. This was our holiday party last weekend. We hosted it at the bowling alley. I think we had about 170 associates join. And it was a lot of fun. They had bowling, raffles, and most of the associates were there, directors and the team, to get together for some team building and fun. So again, that was Saturday at the bowling alley, and this is just some of the photos. We did have quite a great turnout, so we were pretty pleased with that. Uh-oh, someone didn't get my first slide. Again, reminder, the Gastropub is closed for breakfast and lunch tomorrow, but they will have coffee available starting at 9 a.m. in the breezeway, and it will be back open for dinner. Like I said, we just have the AC scheduled to be replaced, and that has to close for breakfast and lunch, but we will still be having coffee. We wouldn't dare take away your coffee. With more updates from food and beverage, Bella Roa on the breezeway this Friday at 4, and Ricky and Johnny are doing their Italian night tomorrow at 5 p.m. So just another reminder about that. Our lovely Johnny, I just love that photo, it cracks me up. Regency Oaks Winton Enchanter Evening is scheduled next Thursday, the 21st. Join your friends and celebrate. We're going to have Chef Johnny singing, so please make your reservation for our last Enchanted Evening of 2023. Okay. He wanted me to also let you know tonight dining will be passing a spiked cider, extra spiked, in the north and south dining rooms. Friday, December 22nd, they are doing a dining Christmas walk through Brick and Vine. Come enjoy Santa with your friends at 2 p.m. And on Christmas Day, we are observing the holiday hours. Afternoon meal will be served from 11:45 to 1:30 in the north and south dining, and takeouts from 11 to 11:30. Again, that is just so we can allow you to spend time with your family and our associates to spend time with theirs. But we're still going to feed you. Again, just another reminder about the comment cards. We continue to work to make sure those are out and on the tables, and we are trying to hit that over 300 for December, so please help us out, fill those out, scan those, that way we can get your feedback. Just a little bit of updates from me, still waiting on that budget and CapEx. Final edits on the handbook are being done. I know that Betsy's gotten that out and working through the feedback. Again, no major changes in processes. The stage ramp is here. We've just got to get it rolled out when needed. We did order the new flags. We ordered extra, so in the event we have them tattered, we can obviously easily switch them out. The south building touch-up paint should be completed. I'm sure we'll continue to identify various areas. And we do have a routine touch-up process in place now. And Darwin is working on the automatic door sensor for these double doors in this town hall. We are working on a way to where if they are closing on you, they will pop back open so they don't close on you. So we're still working on that, trying to figure that one out with development and the type of door that it is. Just a reminder, it's come up a couple times, but veggie burgers are in all of the venues. So if you like those and that is important to you, just wanted to remind you those are in the venues. Again, Gastropub will be closed tomorrow and they will have coffee. But also moving forward, it is going to be open from 10 to 11:30 for coffee service only. Before they closed, because this was the 1 hour they had to get ready for lunch, take their breaks, clean up from breakfast, but we will have it open from 10 to 11:30 for coffee service only. A couple residents requested, you asked, we heard you, and so it is now open. And I am aware of the mold document circling around. I have been working with that particular resident, and we are addressing this. We do want to remind that we have a no solicitation policy. I actually spoke to the assessor yesterday. Some of the information on that is misinformation, and it could be taken out of content to incite fear, and that's not what we want. We've received a few calls. We are aware that it's been under your door, so we just want to let you know that I have exactly spoken to the actual individual that performed the assessment. He assured me that there were no concerns and that some of that feedback was inaccurate and taken out of context. So, that's that. We'll continue to work with the residents and work through that process. And if you have any questions, please come see us individually. Other than that, just a reminder again that Blue Team, Health Peak, our owners, and Life Care Services will be here Thursday, so we can scrutinize every little thing that Blue Team's been doing and get them to fix it. So they'll be here to do the walk, and hopefully they'll spend the next week after that addressing all of the feedback from that visit. So that's kind of the plan, and it is for them to be out of here by Christmas. So we'll continue to identify areas, and we appreciate all your feedback of areas that you've identified for us. Okay, that's really all I had. It's, like I said, it's December, and it's time that we spend a lot of time with activities and events and partying and having a good time. So I'll take any questions.
I have a question, if I may. Now, you've spoken about the renovations in the north. Are you going to handle the rugs that don't match, that run together and then don't match?
The rugs?
Well, the nap or the direction of one rug.
Yes, that's going to be part of the walk. They'll look at that and determine that.
Why determine it, meaning maybe they don't fix it?
I cannot make that call. That is actually going to be up to ownership, but we have identified those areas and discussed that with them as a concern of ours. We will basically discuss what we can do.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Quick question, you mentioned there's no more packing slips for Amazon, you're trying that out. Will that also be for UPS and FedEx, or how?
All packages,
It's just in the north.
just in the north. All packages, but just in the north.
Lindsay,
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to let everybody know, yesterday I got an email from, the reported to be from Spectrum, offering a 50% discount if you call a certain number. So I did some research. Excuse me. It's a scam that is being widely used around. So we need to warn everybody, Spectrum does not offer discounts.
I think that came up last Tuesday talk as well, that yes, it's happening quite frequently, and that is a scam.
And there's also something going around about schedule an appointment, is that a scam? That you might have interrupted service? I've got an email about that.
We don't know anything about that, so we would assume so.
Lindsay?
All right, one at a time.
No, they didn't hear the statement from Andrea.
Okay.
Can you repeat that for me?
So she asked, she says there's notifications going around, is that a scam? And I said it could be because we're not aware of it.
What kind of notification?
We didn't hear what that was all about.
Well, let's go one at a time with the microphone so everyone can hear. Okay. So Chris, if you wanna.
Let me go back.
Oh,
All right. Is it on now?
Yes.
it's on.
All right, there's an email going around purporting to be from Spectrum, saying that you can get a 50% discount if you call this phone number. Well, it is a scam. All the research I've done says it's totally a scam, and that Spectrum never offers anything via email.
My question is about the coolness of every room and hall. We're going into some cool time now. I don't know that we appreciate having all of our public rooms so cold. Our south lobby is just horrendously cold. The receptionists have to have heat on.
We'll address that with maintenance. It has been really tough to keep up with the 40 acres and all the corridors and all the thermostats and all the levels, with the temperature changing from 40 to 80.
The front desk with the automatic doors, it's different.
Yeah, and the front as well with the doors kind of keeps it a little chillier too, but I am working with maintenance on getting a process in place for that.
The thermostat here is set to 64.
Thank you, we'll address it.
All right, John, you're up.
My question has to do rumors about the liquor license. Anything new about their liquor license?
So no updates from the last time. We're working through the process with the attorneys. We had another call last week. They were needing a site map of the exact areas, et cetera, et cetera. So we are still scheduled to really have that around February, March.
I assume that we will not have lights on the breezeway this year, but I hope next year we will go back to having them.
So we did speak with maintenance about that from the follow-up last week, and they have purchased the lights and they are getting them out.
What happened tomorrow?
I don't know.
I think when they were doing the construction of adding the sprinklers to the breezeway, they got pulled down at that point and thrown out. So that they did have to order the new ones. It was the vendors, that were working.
We'll get them up there. The maintenance is aware.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, good. I have a follow-up on the issue of the mold. I want to know more about it. I want to know about misinformation, etc. Are you saying you said see us? If we have, you're not going to follow up on that? We need to see somebody individually?
No, I said I have followed up on it, and if you want to discuss it further, see me.
Okay, you're the one who should say if we have questions about what the misleading stuff is.
Sure, absolutely.
I keep forgetting to put in a work order, but there is a very dangerous situation over here with this automatic door. The cord is just right where the door closes on it, and it's almost frayed apart on part of it. So that electrical or whatever kind of cord that is needs to be repaired. Yes, needs to be repaired and properly enclosed.
Okay. We'll get that addressed. Thank you.
Lindsay, would you just thank Darwin for us? He resurrected the tree on top of the south building that lights up, comes on about 7 at night, goes off at 7 in the morning. It's really beautiful.
Yes.
It was here when I moved here, but then it went away for a while and a hurricane knocked it over, and it's just lovely. I know south residents can't see it unless they go outside, but the north needs something happy, and we're glad to have it back.
Agreed. I sure will. Thank you for that. We do need something happy. Now that they got the carpet down, we'll get the Christmas out in the north.
Can you tell us what people are asking, because we cannot hear it in the back here?
You're not talking into
We have
the
a nice
microphone.
conversation, but we have no clue what's being said.
Well, we've covered a lot, so maybe I suggest let's watch the video if there's anything you missed. Let's see, we discussed liquor license, we discussed lights on the breezeway, we discussed a work order about the automatic doors and the cord. We are thanking Darwin for the Christmas tree, the thermostat and coolness of lobbies and main areas, and email scams. That sum it up?
Good summation. Several people from the North Building, everybody's been very disappointed that we didn't have a Christmas tree in our lobby this year. And Lindsay has assured me this morning, and Sam also, that we will be getting a Christmas tree for the North Grand Lobby.
We've got the carpet down, so we can put anything we want there now. That's pretty, of course. Aside from the furniture.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to talk about this, and we brought it up so many times, and it still hasn't gone away, but the speaker system, the audio system we have in here has not improved. And I don't know how many people went to the concert the other night, but they brought in their own equipment, and it was perfect. It was fantastic. And I don't know what it is, but we should pull ourselves out of past the high fidelity 1950s and do something about it, because we'd like to hear what you're saying. Thank you.
Well, we just turned the volume up, and I think that helps significantly. It is a brand new system, very much 2023.
It's not adequate.
I will take that into consideration and let them know and see what we can do.
Is the table for buying lottery tickets for the baskets going to be open after this program?
No. Miss Annette said no. Sorry, but no.
Tomorrow in the North.
Tomorrow in the North.
10 to 12.
All right, any other questions?
Had it turned off on me. Any other questions? Does that help a little bit with the volume up? Does it sound better from home? Anyone that's watched it from there? A few people have told me yes. Can you hear me now? All right, we're off to a good start. All right, we all have a happy Tuesday, and let me know if there's anything I can do for you.